I've worked with Mary and Tony Miller through Jankoa Janitorial Services for approximately 15 years and hired them to clean a building that I managed, and then created a partnership that then expanded to multiple buildings in our portfolio. So it's been a great relationship for those 15 years. The transition was first and foremost the most important, because it's always a challenge and an additional drain on resources with my team when you make a monumental change to change a service provider that has such a big impact on your building. And they had a great transition process and a great transition team that they brought in, and I felt very comfortable that they would throw the resources at the situation in order to not tax my team with additional responsibility during the transition. They would learn the building, they would do what they needed to do. It would be easier on my team and most importantly on my tenants of the building, and they would feel less of an impact with us going through this change. What was important to me was changing the perception of a janitorial service provider. I think what in our industry everybody kind of gets hung up on, you know what, they're all the same. And it's always a fear to make a change because you're going to get more of the same. The labor pool is the same, you're getting the same people, you're going to have the same problems, it's just going to have a new business card and a new name. And in meeting Mary and Tony and going through the interview process with other providers, I learned that their processes and their procedures, their training platform, their benefits to their employees was a big differentiator, and I certainly felt that had a lot of components that the other providers didn't offer, and so I decided to give it a shot and was very pleased with the results. I was always the face of the team that I put in place and put behind me, and that was whether that was employees of my own organization or the vendors that I brought on board. So each vendor to me was a partner, and they needed to do their part in order to make me and my team and my company look good, and then ultimately the building that we were responsible for, because of course we have competition with other local buildings, and if you have a dirty building and people aren't happy with what they see when they walk in the door, that's a direct reflection not only on me personally but my company and my staff.